Chapter 484, Mystery of the Friendly Ghost. It starts in the little town of Friendship, Maine. Me, Maria, William, Venom, Elena, Nico, Nicole, Vince, Zian, Carrie, Gadaman, Carol, Very, Aqua, Rachel, Lori, Lincoln, Lainey, Lucy and Lana are walking through the town, and it was a quaint town. Lincoln: so this is Friendship, Maine. Lucy: it looks like a nice town even though I enjoy the darkness. Lainey: it is a nice town and the view of the ocean is amazing. Lana: it sure is. Aqua: what were we called here for? Me: my scanners are picking up some ghostly forces at work here. So we came here to investigate. Elena: that's unusual. Venom: this does sound cool though. Lori: this town is amazing though. How many people live here? Very, well, according to the 2016 census it's at almost 1,200 people. Rachel: this is a very small town. Carol: it sure is. William: this is an interesting town though. Carrie: it seems like a nice town. Gadaman: I agree. Aqua: where is this ghostly disturbance coming from here? Me: it's coming from a mansion called Whipstaff Manor. That name is very familiar to me. Lucy gasped. Lincoln: what is it, Lucy? Lucy: I know Whipstaff Manor. It is home to the McFadden family. Casper the friendly ghost lives there along with his wicked uncles. Me: I've known Casper the friendly ghost for years. Lincoln: me too. Lori: same here. Lana: I love Casper. He's so cool. Maria: I've known him since I was a little girl. Aqua: how interesting. Me: also rumors have been flying around here that some kind of creature has been spotted here. Venom: what kind of creature? Me: they call it the creature from the Black Lagoon. Like from the movie from 1954. Vince: that was a strange movie. The Gill Man was a strange creature. Me: let's go see. We were walking through a forest. Zian: Carrie, how did you get that dragon medallion? Carrie: that is a strange one. I found it while me and Gadaman were fighting criminals in Tokyo. Some bad guy dropped it and I kept it. But something got me mad and I flew all the way over to Gotham Royal York and started a rampage. Zian: that's bad. Carrie: yeah. Zian: what was Roxas like? Zian: he was an awesome guy. He was a kind man and he treated me like a little sister, and it was an amazing feeling for me. At 5 o'clock at night we arrived at Whipstaff Manor. It was a nice mansion and it didn't really look like a haunted mansion. Me: well, here it is. Whipstaff Manor. Looks like a nice house. Lana: it doesn't look scary at all. Vince: no, it doesn't. It looks like a nice house. Zian: it does. Me: yeah. It looks like a kind of house that Mystery Incorporated would love. Carol: knowing them, I'm sure they would. We laughed. Venom: that's funny, and we agree. We go up to the door and I knock on it. A man answered it. It was Dr. James Harvey, psychiatrist of ghosts. Dr. Harvey: yes? Me: Dr. James Harvey, ghost psychiatrist. Sorry, we had no idea you were here. Dr. Harvey: JD. Knudsen and Team Loud Phoenix Storm. It's an honor to meet all of you. Very, pleasure to meet you too. Maria: same here. Carol: we're here investigating a ghostly disturbance here. Dr. Harvey: of course, come on in. Me: thank you. We go into the mansion and it was a beautiful one. Me: wow. Nice mansion. It's just as beautiful as my mansion was when I moved to Michigan. Very, it does bring back memories. Vince: it sure does. Nico: this house would be perfect for Gotham Royal York. Lucy: let's find out more about what's going on here. Me: okay. Dr. Harvey, are you by any chance having problems with some ghosts? Dr. Harvey, you could say that. I met these 3 obnoxious ghosts named Fatso, Stretch, and Stinky, and they are the worst ghosts ever. They treat me like dirt and nearly got me to become like them. Lainey, these guys sound like they're that crazy. Me, yet. Dr. Harvey, my daughter caught and I met Casper and he's really friendly. Casper, off screen, it's true. We saw Casper and he was a nice ghost. Me, Casper. It's a pleasure to meet you. Casper, same here. We introduced ourselves. Casper, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Me, same here. I can't believe that those dirt faces you call uncles are that bad. We heard that. We saw 3 ghosts come. One was a fat ghost, the second was a long thin ghost, and the third one was a bad mouth ghost. Me, oh great. Lori, I know these guys and they are literally the worst. Lincoln, you said it, Lori. Lana, what a bunch of poop eaters. Vince, yep. Stretch, well if it isn't the loser force. Lori, you better be nice to us or I will literally turn you all into ghost pretzels. Lana, yet. Me, you 3 butt mouths have abused Casper and stayed on Earth for far too long. William, I'm sorry. I swear I heard Casper say that his 3 uncles over there have been abusing him. Nico, you heard right. So I think we should teach them a lesson about what happens to people like them. Everyone, yet. Casper's uncles tried to run but Nico holds them in place with a green construct hand from Justice Lord Green Lantern. Nico, you see, dirtbags, we're already on edge with news about the creature from the Black Lagoon. So to hear that you 3 have been treating Casper like dirt really made us very angry. I really hate child abuse. And you still mistreat Casper even though he's been nothing but kind to you. Me, yet. You tell them, Nico. Stinky, Kmin. If you think really hard about it, that's called tough love. Nico, tough love. That's the same kind of mindset that got Peter Griffin and Marcus Jesmiria arrested. So now, I'm gonna beat you to within an inch of your lives until my friends can plan our next move. Elena, and me, William, and Venom are gonna help out with your punishment. To Casper, I'm really sorry about all the things these 3 have done to you. Casper, it's alright, Elena. Maria, just so you know, Casper, you might not want to see what happens next. Even I don't know what the 4 of them are going to do to your so-called uncles. To me, Venom, Maria, and Elena, try not to kill them, okay? William chuckles while Elena smirks. Me, they're already dead. Venom grins at Maria, but we're not promising anything, Maria. Nico, to Stinky, Fatso, and Stretch, all right, kids. We have to take care of that little problem we told you about. Be good boys, finish your homework, and be in bed by 9. Oh, and you also better pray that we forget about you 3 when we come back. The rest of the heroes leave the room. But the door closing behind them did nothing to hide the first scream of pain that Stinky let out. Lori, those freaks better stop abusing Casper or else. Lucy, they won't change Lori. Let me deal with them. Lucy fired black lightning from the stairs and they melted and crossed over into the afterlife. Dr. Harvey, what happened? Me, Lucy made them cross over. Those guys were freaks. Zian, you said it, JD. Carrie, they sure were mean. Me, yep. Dr. Harvey, good riddance. Me, where can we find Cot? Dr. Harvey, she's up in her room. Me, okay. We walk around the mansion and it was an amazing sight. In the lighthouse it was all old and loaded with stuff. Me, interesting stuff. Lana, it needs a lot of repair though. Lainey, yet. We saw Cot with Casper and Cot had a beautiful dress on. Me, are you Cot, Harvey? Cot, yes. No way. JD. Knudsen and Team Loud Phoenix Storm? Me, that's right. Cot, wow, You are all here. Me, I know. Big shock, hey? We introduced ourselves. Me, Cot, you look amazing in that dress. Cot, I sure do. We found Casper on an old sled that his dad bought. Casper, I begged and begged my dad to get me this sled. He acted like I couldn't have it. Then one morning I came down for breakfast and there it was. Just for me. For no reason at all. Lana, it's a nice sled, Casper. Venom, yeah. Zian, it snows a lot up here in the winter and it's perfect for it. Carol, it sure does. Casper, yeah. I took it out and went sledding all day. My dad said that's enough, but I couldn't stop because I was having so much fun. Lainey, you really loved this sled, hey? Casper, yeah. It then got late. It got dark and cold. I got sick. Vince, you got sick? Elena, oh no. Carol, what happened? Casper, Dad got sad. Maria, poor guy. Cot, what's it like to die? Casper, like being born only backwards. Me, that's a good way to put it, Casper. We may never know it because we will live forever because of our powers. Casper, that's true. I remember. I didn't go where I was supposed to go. I just stayed behind so my dad wouldn't be lonely. Me, I'm sorry, Casper. We saw some newspapers on the floor. Me, McFadden youth dies. Pneumonia claims life of 11-year. Old boy. You died of pneumonia. That's bad. Very, that's awful. Pneumonia is one of the top 10 killers of people. Lainey, yeah. William, it sure is. Cot picked up a newspaper article. Cot, is that your dad? Casper, him. Vince, Professor JT. McFadden. I've heard about him. Carol, prominent inventor JT. McFadden declared legally insane? Why would they think that? Zian, I don't know. Cot, McFadden claimed that he was haunted by the ghost of his dead son and that he had invented a machine to bring him back to life. Cot and Casper, the Lazarus. Me, it's named after Jesus Christ's best friend in the New Testament of the Bible who he brought back to life through the power of God after he died of leprosy. Very, that's really unusual. Me, we have to check this out. We went down a series of halls and went through a revolving bookcase. It was JT. McFadden's study. Casper, hey. Over here. Cot sat down in a red chair. Me, I have a feeling I know what's about to happen. Casper pulled a lamp tassel and the chair went back and the stairs became a slide and the floor opened up. Cot went down the stairs. Cot, Casper. She screamed as she went down and we followed her. We go through a tunnel and in it was a morning preparation machine with all the everyday tasks for getting ready. We come out and we wound up in a huge room. Me, wow. Lana, what is this place? Casper, this is my dad's lab. Cot, kind of a slob wasn't he? Venom, this is a fancy lab. We never saw anything like this. Casper, my dad was a great inventor. Me, he sure had an awesome laboratory. Lincoln, yeah. Lainey, it's an antique version of Lisa's lab. Lucy, yeah. Vince, this is amazing though. Carol, it sure is. Cot, so where is this Lazarus thing? Me, let's take a look around and find it. We searched and on a table I found a book about Frankenstein that was stuck. Me, I open it and in it was a button panel. Me, clever. I press a red button and the table rumbled and out of the pool in front of us arose a machine and it was a pod and it was on a stand. It was the Lazarus. Casper, Lazarus. Me, wow. Venom, this is a fancy machine. Very, we're looking at the holy grail of resurrection. Nico, we sure are. Carrie, this is an amazing machine. Me, we have a chance to bring Casper back to life. Carol, let's see if this thing works. We go up onto the machine and found a strange red liquid in a container. I pull out a container. Me, fascinating stuff. I use my new headset and a computer formed over my eyes and it analyzed the molecular structure of the liquid. Me, wow. It's a resurrection serum. Casper, yes. It's what brings ghosts back to life. Just enough for one. Venom, we sense that we aren't alone here. Carol, I feel it too. Casper put the container into the machine and turned the holder and the container was upside down. Casper, pull the lever. Caught, which one? Casper, I don't know. Me, let me see here. I pull one and the pod opened up. Casper went in. I close the pod and activate the machine. It steamed up and suddenly Venom saw a hand reach for the red liquid. Venom, oh no you don't. He grabbed the hand and flung a woman out. The machine stopped and we opened pod and out came Casper and he was 100% alive. He was a boy dressed in his pajamas from when he died and he had blonde hair and blue eyes. We gasped in sheer amazement. Me, it worked. Very, he's been fully resurrected. Venom, incredible. Caught, Casper? Casper, that's right Caught. I'm alive again. Caught was amazed and she hugged him. Me, incredible. I have the power to resurrect people but I wanted to see if this was all true. We confronted the woman. It was Kerrigan Crittenden. Caught, Miss Crittenden? Kerrigan, that's right. And you fools have ruined everything. Me, you were after Casper's treasure weren't you? Kerrigan, yes. I was. I inherited the house for a treasure it has. Maria, sorry to disappoint you but you aren't getting it. Kerrigan, I will get it. She pulled out a talisman and it was the rat talisman. It brought out the gill man from the creature from the Black Lagoon. We saw him and he was ugly. Me, it is the gill man. Kerrigan, I brought him to life with this strange rock. I kick it out of her hand and caught it. Me, you don't have any idea what kind of power this is. Carrie, Gadaman let's get him. Gadaman, right. Gadaman digivolved. Gadaman digivolved too. Gadaman became the beautiful angel Digimon, Angewoman. Angewoman, echoing, Angewoman. Me, wow. Angewoman, let's use our combo Xian. Xian, you got it. Angewoman formed her glove into a bow and an arrow of energy formed. Angewoman, echoing, celestial arrow. Xian fired a blast of light. Angewoman and Xian, celestial light arrow. The arrow of pure light skewered the gill man and vaporized it completely. Kerrigan, no. You wretched brats. Lori walked up to her. Lori, you literally disgust me Crittenden. Pow. Lori punched her in the face and knocked her out. Lana, nice shot big sis. Lori, thanks Lana. Dibs, Kerrigan. She's my love. Lincoln, you want someone? Go get a different woman. Lincoln fires lightning at Dibs and he electrocutes him, knocking him out. We arrested them and sent them to prison. We beamed the whole mansion all the way over to Gotham Royal York and it lives on an island hill in our lake. It was a breathtaking sight. Dr. Harvey and Cott now live in the Whipstaff Manor and Casper was given a second chance at life. However, we're only going to use the Lazarus machine only when it's needed. It was awesome. We renovated the whole mansion and made it as good as new. It looked like it was fresh out of the box. Casper and Cod have a budding romance going on. We have 6 talismans now. The end. Another fanfiction complete. Casper the Friendly Ghost is an old cartoon I've known since I was a little kid. He was so awesome. But I had a lot of sympathy for him because he was so lonely. Poor guy. I loved watching the movie from 1995 and it was amazing. Bill Pullman, Christina Ricci, Malachi Pearson, Devon Sawa, Kathy Moriarty, Ben Stein, and Eric Idle did a great job in that movie. It was awesome. It did tell me how Casper died. That was sad. Pneumonia is one of the top 10 killers of people. Mostly children. I hated his uncles for the way they treated Dr. Harvey and Casper. That makes me sick. So I decided to get rid of them once and for all. Nico-chan11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks for that, man, as usual. Next up is part 7 of the horror saga, and that one is gonna be based on Stephen King's Firestarter. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time. Casper is owned by Brad Silberling and Universal Pictures.